Hello everybody, welcome to Badminton Racket Review and to this 2018 test session, and we have got our 588th racket in testing, the Yonex Astrox 9. So we will do the specs as we normally do. This is a 4U weight racket, 4U, with a string tension recommended at 20 to 28 pounds. All of our rackets are strung with the same string at 25 pounds, all rackets. So as with all the other Astrox range, the balance of the racket is in the shaft is in this direction towards the head of the racket. And this particular racket, because it doesn't tell you on the shaft, is the shaft is stiff. It has a stiff shaft. Okay, so what else can we tell you about this? Well, we can tell you that this is the budget end of the Astrox range. So you've kind of got the Astrox 7, 9, Astrox 66, then the 77, and then the 88. That's the kind of build up of the Astrox range. Here are some of the tech notes on here. Developed by Yonex in Japan, made in Taiwan, this one. The Astrox 88s were made in Japan. I don't know, I'm just telling you as I'm reading it. Nano Mesh iNeo. I mean, just so we're clear, none of this means anything to me, but I'm just relaying it because you might find it interesting. HM graphite racket and a rotational generator system, and it's an isometric head. Great, brilliant stuff. What can we tell you about this racket? So it has an enlarged sweet spot. This is not, our testing. I'm just reading this general marketing stuff. It has an enlarged sweet spot for more power. Well, we'll see if that's true or not soon. And it has a stiff flex. I've told you that already. It's suitable for both singles and doubles players, according to Yonex. What we're going to do now is talk about the price of this racket. Like I said to you, it's sort of 70 odd pound mark, depending on where you buy it from. Availability to be across the world should be fairly good. Hard for me to say every part of the world, but the distribution of the Astrox range has been very good, so you shouldn't have any difficulty in getting hold of it. We will be selling this racket at our racket sale site. There's a link down below the description to that site, and it will be on the site first week of August. Hokey cokey, so let's see now how much this racket weighs with the string and the grip supplied by Yonex. So 88.4 grams, so that's a sort of with the string. These are 0.69 mil gauge strings. If you went for a 0.6, what is it, 6.2 I think, thinner gauge, I think a gram or so difference. And then obviously the grip is supplied by Yonex. This is a G5 size grip. I think that's fairly standard, to be honest with you. Okay, so we are going to go on to do a smash test, see how good this racket is at smashing the shuttlecock. Our player always tries to hit the shuttle with the same kind of power, and we measure the velocity of the shuttle as it travels in kilometers per hour. Great, we're going to move on to a maneuver test, and that is an isolated movement of the racket like this, and as it moves we are measuring the airspeed of the head of the racket. This kind of tries to highlight design, aerodynamics and so on and so forth. Superb. Now we're going to do a control test. It's a more simplistic test, seeing how good this racket is at controlling the shuttlecock. Excellent. So below you'll see in the description the specs of this racket. You'll also see our tested specs of the racket. Often they can be slightly different. Below that there are a number of different links, including Badminton Racket Review, including the racket sales site. A very important one if you're looking to become a member, or you already are a member, is how to use Badminton Racket Review. So important to people to understand what it is we've actually what the platform contains at Badminton Racket Review, because too many people just are asking questions that should be obvious by now. You know, what we're delivering here as a package should be obvious, and it clearly to some, and it's a minority nevertheless, but we want to make it clear this is what we're delivering as a package, as a platform. So that video should help in that, and then the other links are to just general information and useful stuff for players to look at. So let's see what the summary of this racket is. It does have good power, so it can deliver a good smash. It does, however, feel very stiff in usage, and it probably is not, as is the case with so many Astrox rackets, the most user-friendly. So although we will get somebody coming on and saying, actually I use it and it's absolutely no problem, the majority of players out there who have got, you know, who are social players, club players, not training that hard at badminton, you may find this slightly challenging to use, so just be mindful of that. I hope I've smiled a lot today. I've been told to smile more, that I look too serious, so I hope that's helped. Anyway, thanks for tuning in today. Definitely press the subscribe button, definitely press the like button, definitely leave some comments. Great having you here. As I said on other videos, we're so amazed by the corners of the planet that Badminton Racket Review is now touching. It's brilliant, and it's brilliant to be part of the badminton community worldwide. We'll see you on the next video. Thanks a lot today.